Um, I wonder how much HBO is promoting season two of a Black Lady sketch show. Because I just accidentally found out. I saw a trailer for season two a few weeks back, but I just accidentally um, figured out season two is currently airing. It's already started. The first episode's already dropped, so I know what I'm gonna watch after these hoops tonight. Um, as long as the network gives them creative control, keeps giving them creative control, I'm gonna keep supporting, keep watching the show. Um, but I just wanted to say that because I've seen a million ads for the new Mortal Kombat movie, which I saw, and if you saw my review, you saw that I did not really enjoy the movie. I've seen a lot of ads for that, even still now that the movie's dropped. But I have not seen that many ads for a Black Lady sketch show, which is also on HBO Max. And these companies want to, act, do the pat themselves on the back, like we did it, y'all. We solved racism by giving a Black Lives Matter category in the movie section. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, if y'all wanna, if HBO Max is one of them that likes to do that shit a lot, then it's kind of like promote a Black Lady sketch show season two more than y'all promote Mortal Kombat because um and someone in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the one black woman that was in Mortal Kombat, I said this in my review too, but I just want to say it again. Like, I don't remember them saying her name. Like there was a moment where like the main like villain out of that crew was like introducing everybody, and the black woman was in plenty of the shots, and I don't remember him naming her. So someone correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it was just real quick. Maybe he said it while something else was going on, but it's kind of what the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You can't just real quick say her name. That pissed me off. Um. So yeah. Season one I really enjoyed. Um. Yeah, I would give season one like a 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with season two. Um. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to that. Just wanted to say that. Okay, so I'm gonna ramble a little bit. Fair warning. All right, so if y'all ain't trying to hear that. All right, so the Pacers. Um, I think what the Pacers really need to do, in my personal opinion, as a fan, um, I think they need another like really solid big man. So I think they need to dedicate like a lot of time to developing one of the big men they have now, one of these new guys, or drafting someone from like Duke, Kentucky, like one of the top, the highest prospect they could possibly find, and develop him, because it seems like whenever Sabonis or Turner are out, Pacers are kind of screwed unless one of the guards goes off for like 30 points or something like that. So I would like to see the Pacers do that. Um, because they've had big men, in the past who've been really good. But I would love to see someone like like Bam Adebayo. Hope I'm saying his last name right. In Miami, like someone like that on the Pacers, like that would be great. I would love to see that. No disrespect to Sabonis. Sabonis is averaging double doubles, but it'd be nice to have two dudes like that. I'm being a little picky right now, but I think they do need to develop another big man. Like teams like the Sixers, where they have Dwight Howard on the bench. Someone like that who can come off the bench and give like solid minutes. Um, yeah. Okay, so I'm a fan of the new NBA plan that they're doing. I'm really a fan of that. I like that they're doing that. And as a Pacers fan, they might get swept in the first round. I wouldn't want to see it happen. Um, but from what I'm seeing now, and what I see from the teams that are probably going to end up in that one spot, the Nets or the Sixers, maybe the Bucks. Um, the Pacers got clapped by the Bucks a lot this season. Um, so yeah, I would honestly rather see like the Wizards up in there. Um, but yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. It's a rough time to be a Pacers fan right now. Um, just going from having Oladipo and looking like they could really have a shot to be one of the best teams in the East for a few years. Um, to this. So it's kind of to be fair, Levert, still has some time. A part of this is just me speaking out of like frustration and just kind of, being just a little worn down from, the past like 5 years, going from like Paul George, and that injury, that, devastating injury, to Oladipo and his devastating injury, to having another player who had to recover from a devastating injury, or medical condition. So it's a little bit rough, but I'm hoping they pull through and get it together. I'm just on a little bit of a rough streak right now. That's all. Okay, last but not least, I never really gave my theory on Friday and Bad Santa taking place in the same cinematic universe. Okay, so spoiler alert for both movies. If you haven't seen Friday or Bad Santa, I'm about to spoil the hell out of both of these movies. So, spoiler alert warning, last warning right now, spoiler alert. All right, so you know how Tony Cox, who plays, I think Marcus in Bad Santa, and Miss Parker's husband, Mr. Parker, Mrs. Parker's husband, Mr. Parker in Friday. Okay, so you know how Bernie Mac in Friday, as the preacher, um, Mrs. Parker cheats on Mr. Parker with Bernie Mac's character, and then in Bad Santa, Tony Cox's character kills Bernie Mac's character, which is one of the reasons why it's hard for me to rewatch Bad Santa like that, because it's like, damn man, like I know it's just a movie. I know the movie came out before Bernie passed away, but it's still kind of like rough. I remember like one of my friends in college was like, man, it was fucked up, man. Bernie Mac, because I think it was his first time watching the movie. He came in just one day, we were just hanging out. He's like, man, it was fucked up, man. Bernie Mac dying in that movie, and I'm like, it really was. Like, yeah, rest in power, rest in peace. One of the greatest, one of the goats, comedians. Yeah, Bernie Mac show is a classic. Bernie Mac show is a classic. I'm gonna say that. Bernie Mac classic. I was just like thinking to myself one day, like watching Friday, and thinking about Bad Santa. I was like, what if like Tony Cox killing Bernie Mac in Bad Santa is like revenge, for what like he did in Friday? So this is like a universe where, for some reason, Mr. Parker turned to a life of crime, and ended up working with this super bitter ass white dude, Billy Bob Thornton. And what if he was the one, he picked out that mall on purpose, right? Because he's the one that calls up Willie at the beginning of the movie, like, "Hey, we got another job to do, right? Get your shit together." So what if he picked that mall on purpose? Okay, because he was just scoping out malls, and he was like, "Ooh, you know, this dude is in the mall. I got a chance to get back at this dude." So he purposely picked that mall, and then when the opportunity came up for him to you know do that, he was like, well, shoot, I'm gonna take the opportunity. And it sucks that it escalated to that point. You hate to see black on black crime. But just a little theory there. I don't know if that's like funny or interesting or plausible or not. But you see a bunch of crazy theories on the internet about movies. So I was just like, why not put it out there? But anyway, that's another edition of Previously on Pop Culture. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. Hope everyone's staying blessed as well. Peace out, y'all. Stay safe.